Tesla Giga Mexico begins recruitment. Tesla Giga Mexico will be built and put into operation in record time. The new factory will provide 35,000 direct and indirect jobs in the region. In fact, the company has already begun recruiting for its construction. The choice of Mexico as Tesla's new manufacturing site is a big win for the country. The Texas manufacturer's factory will give a huge boost to the local economy, creating tens of thousands of jobs and filling the treasury. According to Jesus Nava, the mayor of Santa Catarina in the state of Nuevo León, Tesla will invest about $5 billion in Phase 1 of the factory, which will employ about 5,000 people. In the next phase of expansion, the company will invest another $5 billion and hire about 5,000 more employees. Thus, the total planned investment in the facility will be $10 billion, generating 10,000 direct jobs. Giga Mexico will also create about 25,000 indirect jobs. The production capacity of the factory will be 1 million cars per year. Up to this point, we did not know anything about the progress of the Giga Mexico plan. However, Tasmanian found that Tesla has opened dozens of positions for the factory construction and other operations in the country. The vast majority of employees needed is in the construction facilities category. The company seeks employees for 12 key positions for the factory's construction: mechanical engineer factory design, structural engineer factory design, civil engineer factory design, electrical engineer factory design, architect engineer factory design, fire protection engineer factory design, technical project manager factory design, BIM engineer factory design, facility coordinator, head of construction operations, head of construction engineering, head of construction QA/QC. In addition to the key construction positions, Tesla needs employees in the following categories: manufacturing, head of gigafactory facilities, head of project controls, environmental, health, safety and security, security site supervisor, head of construction safety, security manager, people, recruiting manager, HR manager, finance, program manager, internal audit, construction and compliance, logistics analyst, supply chain analyst, associate, FP and a business operations, legal and government affairs, senior legal counsel, infrastructure, managing counsel, employment, community engagement lead, Nuevo León. All of the positions listed indicate Tesla is actively preparing to build Giga Mexico. According to Tom Zhu, Senior Vice President of Automotive Operations at Tesla, the new factory will be built in record time to surpass that achieved with Giga Shanghai. The company's Chinese factory built and delivered the first cars in just 9 months, which is an absolutely unique record in the industry. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: how long before this factory is pushing out 2 million Model 2s per year? Tesla prepares to enter Malaysia by opening recruitment. Tesla is preparing to enter Malaysia by opening recruitment. The expansion comes in line with an earlier statement by the country's minister that Tesla is going to expand into the local market. Tesla has begun implementing its expansion plan in Malaysia. Darren Young Twitter noticed the manufacturer has opened recruitment for a number of positions in the country. At the moment, 9 positions can be found on the Tesla website, which relate to various areas. All of them are located in Kuala Lumpur, the capital of the country. Most notable is the position of recruiter, which hints at Tesla's plan to deploy extensively in Malaysia. In the description, the company wrote, Tesla is looking for a high-volume, extraordinary recruiter that stands out by doing all of the above combined with a strong business acumen, a passion for their craft, and a genuine commitment for providing an unforgettable candidate experience. Breaking. Tesla is now hiring for roles in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in preparation for its official launch. Help accelerate Malaysia's transition to sustainable energy here. Darren Young, April 7, 2023. All other positions hint at the opening of a store and charging infrastructure. Specifically, Tesla is looking for Tesla Advisor, Inside Sales Advisor, and Store Manager Assistant Store Manager. All positions are in the Sales Customer Support category. In addition, the company is looking for a Delivery Operations Specialist, Consumer Engagement Manager, and Order Operations Specialist for Operations Business Support. Project Developer. Home Charging Staff Member S will help set up a charging network in Malaysia and ensure the installation of home charging stations, wall connectors. In addition, Tesla is looking for an IT desktop support technician to support the manufacturer's operations in the country. In early March, Malaysian Minister of International Trade and Industry Tengku Datuk Seri Zafrul Abdul Aziz said Tesla would invest in the country. According to the minister, initially, Tesla plans to establish a head office in Malaysia, experience centers for car sales, and service centers for their maintenance. In addition, a supercharger network will be created. The facts indicate that Aziz's words are true. Currently, the nearest official Tesla service center is in Singapore. Source. Reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take. Another market for Tesla to disrupt. Tesla advances plans for drive-in movie theater diner as more building permits now submitted. Elon Musk's idea of a futuristic diner and drive-in theater conceived for Hollywood is getting closer to being realized. Tesla has applied for building permits, hinting that construction will begin soon. One of Tesla's most anticipated locations is the Hollywood Diner and Drive-In Theater, where car owners can really have a great time. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has long been talking about this supercharger station, which will offer restaurant service and a drive-in theater in Los Angeles. This idea came to him in 2018 and is now closer to being realized. In May 2022, Tesla officially filed plans for the diner and drive-in theater, located at 7001 Santa Monica Boulevard. The project site is 0.565 acres and currently houses a 5,920 square foot Shakey's Pizza restaurant. For the construction of the Tesla restaurant, the existing structure will be demolished. The site is located on a designated commercial corner lot within the State Enterprise Zone and within a transit priority area. The proposed project will include the construction of a restaurant diner with 2 levels. Approximately 3,800 square feet enclosed lower level and a 5,500 square feet outdoor seating and enclosed food preparation area. Electric vehicle charging station which will have 34 spaces with chargers. 29 of the 34 charging stations will be superchargers and the remaining 5 will be level 2 chargers. Tesla has filed multiple applications to build a planned restaurant in the city of Los Angeles this year, 6 of them earlier this week. They refer to the demolition of the old building located on the site, and electricity, ventilation, and sewerage systems for the new building. In addition, Tesla made revisions to the design of the planned building and applied for the placement of the supercharger stalls and the necessary equipment for this. Although the design of the diner was shown last year, along with documents, it is worth bearing in mind that this was not the final result and work on the design is ongoing. However, it is expected the team is close. Source. Reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take. I hope to be there on opening day. How about you? GM Cruise Unit issues fleet-wide recall following viral collision. General Motors. GM self-driving taxi unit, Cruise, has recalled its fleet of vehicles following a viral crash with a bus earlier this week. Automakers worldwide are investing billions into autonomous driving, and while Tesla and Mercedes are currently the clear leaders, other top brands, including Ford, Hyundai, Kia, and GM, have also entered the mix. For GM, that comes in the form of its Level 3 autonomous taxis serving the San Francisco area under the brand name Cruise. However, in this effort, there have been a few hurdles, and earlier this week, Cruise was forced to introduce a fleet-wide OTA update recall to fix an issue that made the company go viral. As initially reported by Reuters, the Cruise robotaxi that has gained so much notoriety over the past week collided with a San Francisco bus, injuring nobody but causing minor damage to the Cruise vehicle. Now, to ensure this issue doesn't reappear, Cruise issued an OTA update, stating that the vehicle had incorrectly predicted the movement of the bus in front of it. The details of this week's crash were outlined in a blog post from Cruise CEO Kyle Vogt. According to Vogt, the bus had driven in front of the Cruise vehicle roughly 1 block earlier, and the taxi followed the bus, continuing its pre-existing route. The robotaxi made an error when the bus stopped abruptly, which resulted in the autonomous vehicle colliding into the back of it at roughly 10 miles per hour. The recall issued by the company affects all 300 of its vehicles, and according to the CEO, it will ensure that this rare situation doesn't happen again. Fender benders like this rarely happen to our AVs, began Vogt, but this incident was unique. We do not expect our vehicles to run into the back of a city bus under any conditions, so even a single incident like this was worthy of immediate and careful study. Luckily, as noted by the CEO, this occurrence is quite rare, with the last time it happened being in early 2022. Nonetheless, Vogt states that this is only more reason to double down on safety and improve the product. The process we followed, in this case, is just one example of our commitment to safety and our ability to rapidly diagnose, react to, and remedy any issues we may encounter, continued the Cruise CEO. We will undoubtedly continue to discover ways in which we can improve, even if that involves changing software that is currently deployed in the field. We think any potential improvement to roadway safety is worthwhile, and we will approach it with the same level of rigor as we've demonstrated here. These continuous improvements are likely to make voluntary recalls commonplace. As for GM, the progress made by Cruise may become significantly more valuable as it plans to introduce more vehicles shortly capable of using its Level 2 Super Cruise autonomous driving system. And while these products will be far from the capabilities of the Cruise taxis in California, they can serve as a taste of what is to come as America's largest automaker continues to work on AV improvement. Source: reposted and summarized from William Johnson at Teslarati. My take: GM's Cruise is certainly way behind Tesla in FSD, and Tesla has not started its robo-taxi fleet yet.